Many times I am asked question by the people who are interested in Northeast is that, is life really secure in Northeast? Is not this the case that most of the places in Northeast have a security threat to the people from outside, and the region is full of insurgents and terrorists or rebels? My plain and standard answer to this has been, tell me a single instance in Northeast region of the country when a tourist has ever been killed or taken on ransom by the insurgents. Not a single case. That speaks volumes. But yes, the region, because of the very nature of local problems, has had very long insurgencies. Mizoram had its own share of insurgency, which got sorted out by Mr. Laldinga surrendering, and thereafter it has been a very peaceful state. Tripura had its own share, Manipur had its own share, Assam had its share 2 decades after the freedom. Nagaland has been a hotbed of insurgency since the beginning. But all this has been based on the perception of the people that they wanted a treatment much different from the rest of the country, and it was because of the aspirations for development that these insurgencies happened. When the economic development is not there, when the jobs and the income is not there, then the insurgency gets its feeder stock from the youth. If these opportunities are created, then the feeder stock becomes minimal and the insurgency slowly and gradually dies its own death. So economic development is an answer for ending the insurgency peacefully. No insurgency in the world has ever ended by the state using only force. So, while it is not true that the perception of fear which is among the investing community or the private sector from outside is wholly untrue, but it is also true that they have not looked at the ground realities. And to a large extent for this, even the local governments and populace is also responsible, because nowadays technology is available to fight any misconception or perception about a place or the people. The effort should not be left out only to the government at Delhi or only to the governments even at the state capitals. To my mind, the biggest asset of a democracy is its people. Yes, we did elect our representatives, and it is the duty of our representatives to provide us a neat and clean government which creates development opportunities. But in case they are failing to do so, the duty of the public does not end by just electing the representatives. They have to create a strong public opinion and use the technology which is available to us to force this public opinion or vision of the public for development on the elected representatives. We should not just elect them and leave them at that. Constantly the public opinion should reinforce its demands on the publicly elected representatives. Only then the democracy will really delivers development to the people. An answer in this case lies in creating a platform for the youth, for the academia, for the intellectuals of the Northeast who are living there or who have gone abroad and settled elsewhere. All of them, they have the responsibility to come out on the social media, on any form of media, to say what they want in the Northeast to happen, because it is their home as well. Once this strong public opinion comes, it will force the governments, the people who execute the policies, and various agencies, whether government or private, to take the development to its logical conclusion, and people of Northeast will flourish.